back. I've got my Chocopedia, the best recipe ever. And now I'm going to go see if I can actually figure out what's wrong with my little Chocobo guy and why he won't listen to me and get horny. I'm going to sing him some Marvin Gaye. Maybe some Barry Manilow. So I gotta right click on him with the Chocopedia. There we go. You own this guy.
Well, there's the one I was looking for.
It's a female that can breed. It's yours.
That's great. Why
Well,
just don't, what kind of thief are you?
Not a good one apparently, because I told you that I had your
Yeah, right.
Chocobo.
That's true. That's true.
I'm gonna come get a safari net and deliver it to you. I wonder where my other guy went. Or I wonder if I ever got another guy. Oh my god, goodbye space station! I'll take this time to take a sip of my drink because I can't do anything right now except fly away.
What you drinking?
Right now it's a Miller Lite. I spent most of the day at work and then at the urgent care clinic because Julia got in a bike accident and hurt her arm.
Oh, really? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. Turned out she was actually more worried to start to swell up. She was afraid maybe if it was broken it would need to, because it's her dominant hand. She wanted to make sure it didn't have anything that was problematic. Because she like it happened this morning and she was like, nah, whatever, I'm not gonna do anything about it. And then she's like, well, it's swelling up a little bit. Maybe we should go.
The term dominant hand just sounded hilarious to me, and I know it's a thing, especially, I mean, maybe it's more commonly used in your life as a medical
You just say
professional.
right and left-handed?
Pretty much, right?
Call it good?
Yeah, there is no, I mean, when you said dominant hand, I imagine, like,
It's the one she dominates me with.
Well, no, not that, but now. But more like it's just like the other hand is bitch, you know?
Yep. Well, that's what the medical terms are: dominant hand and bitch hand.
Bitch hand.
Bitch hand. Or if you know, you can go the other way around. You can call it your bitch hand is your dominant hand, and you just use the back end. The back of your dominant hand is your bitch hand because it's the bitch slap hand.
Gotcha.
You know, that would make sense, right?
Right. Kinda.
Perfect sense.
I believe.
In the bitch hand?
Yes.
I'm not sure what you believe in. That was really weird. I was looking at that crafting table, but just because I was looking in the inventory or the NEI screen to learn how to make something, and when I came back to it, I was like, I don't remember this recipe being part of this other thing.
Oh, man.
It's because you randomly put down some things at the crafting table. I'm like, I didn't know that made that. Yeah, so the
bitch hand.
Yeah, so dominant hand is a relatively common term. I would not even say in the medical profession.
It's not something that I ever say. I don't think I've ever said dominant hand. Those words have never.
Have you heard the term?
I've heard the term.
Okay, I didn't know if you just maybe inferred what it meant based on what it was said, and it was something you'd never even heard before.
No, I've heard it. It's just I've never said it. Ever.
Well, now you should start using it in your everyday vernacular.
See, vernacular is not a word I use either, but I know...
It's also not a word I use. I specifically used it because it's not a word I use ever. I'm a very simple person, actually. I, for the most part, try to ignore big words in, like, medical lingo, especially when I'm talking to, like, patients or families. I try to use the layman terms as much as possible. Not only because... I get annoyed with people who use big words for the sake of using big words. I think we've talked about this before. Yeah. So saying something like, I guess vernacular would have a meaning because it's a specific word that kind of means, I can't say a phrase, but there's not another word per se that would replace it. But when you're talking about like a specific word that replaces something, it drives me insane when people are just like, God, I can never think of examples off the top of my head when I say things like this. Like, I'll go with the medical term for you, but this one, like, in the medical profession, they use it, but it's like the scapula versus the shoulder blade.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what the fuck you're talking about. You said something about scapula. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
like
most patients, like, you walk into a patient, Jerome,
you
you're
walk
like, oh,
into
you're,
him,
yeah,
patient.
you walk into the patient, and you're just like, oh, your scapula seems fractured, and they're gonna be like, my what? Like, you dirty son of a bitch, what do you say? But you're like, no, your shoulder blade, and they're like, oh, why didn't you just say so?
Right.
I mean, type of deal. I like to use simple words. Not only because I want people to feel comfortable, but because I don't want to have to learn a bunch of big words.
Well, then they just say my what, or they do the whole thing where the person acts like they know what the fuck you're talking about, but they
Oh
don't.
God, that happens sometimes. That actually, what's really annoying, like I will tell you, this is one of the most annoying parts about being a nurse, is I do not have as much medical knowledge as a doctor. I did not go to school for nearly as long. I did not go through residencies and all that stuff. And doctors are in and out of patients' rooms so fast that patients often will just agree with everything the doctor says.
Uh-huh.
And then when I walk in the room, they're like,
What the
hey,
fuck just
so
happened?
yeah, explain this to me. What is this exact disease process the doctor said I have? Like, explain it to me in med school detail, because I won't ask the doctor, but I'll ask the nurse who probably doesn't have this knowledge. And sometimes I'll even look at the patient and I'll be like, I have no idea what that is. And then the problem is, then they look at you like you're obviously not educated enough, and why are you taking care of them? And it's like, well, you should ask the doctor. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't even know what you take in my blood.
Yeah, it happens in triage a lot. People come in and you'll be like, oh, so what's your past medical history? And they'll start just running down this long spiel of things. And the patient will say something that I've never heard of before. And then they'll ask me something about that particular thing. And I'm like, I don't know exactly. I don't know the details of that disease process. You should talk about that with the doctor when you see them. They're more trained in that type of specialty. But then you try to say it in a way that makes them feel like you're, educated enough to take care of them, when I really have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't lie to them, though. I don't make stuff up. I just will tell them either I don't know or that they need to talk to somebody else about it. Some people, I do know some nurses, especially newer nurses, because they feel it's things that they should know, try to make something up to appease the patient. Oh, and that's horrible, because then, I found another one of our exact homes over here that we haven't come to yet. Weird. Yeah, that's definitely even worse to do that. But I understand why people do it, because it's really, the medical industry is kind of cutthroat. Like, you don't know most of the shit when you first start. But some people, especially some of the older nurses who don't like the new people, they will try to make you feel like you should know everything on your first day. So people learn coping mechanisms of trying to pretend they know it, like, bullshit with the best of them.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is, it doesn't work when you're giving other people incorrect information.
That could hurt them.
Yes, it's a big problem. I also think that residents do it a lot too, which is even worse, because you look at them with more authority. I cannot find a single freaking chocobo now to replace that female. I'm gonna go steal your blue one.
Don't. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm up here. Let's go ahead and make them fuck again.
Why can't I find a chocobo? Hello? Oh, chocobos! I found you. Which one of you wants to be my friend?
Damn it.
Oops. You are now my friend. I got you.
I got you, babe.
I'm gonna come bring you a present. Woo. Okay, all the way back to the house. Can't believe all that work we did on the biofuel.
Yeah, let's just not talk about it.
Oh wait, here, Guude.
What? Oh, you're bringing this one back?
I let her roam free. She roaming free.
Did you find it downstairs in our house?
No.
Oh, okay.
I threw it in a safari net. It was the one I've had in my ender chest since we basically started. So we must have gotten.
I wondered what happened to it.
Yeah, so we must have gotten our things mixed up at some point, because I'm missing a chocobo. That means. Unless I never actually got a second one, which I guess is possible, but I don't know why I would have put two in my under chest then.
Right.
So now I've got a female that's tamed to me. I can finally go start the fucking process. That's a medical term, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it. There you go. You breed with you. You guys don't breed. Open up your gates so you're together. How's that? Oh my god. Apparently the lumber axe takes out entire fences.
Oh yeah. Well, it takes out like a 3x3.
I thought it would only take out what was above me. Get rid of that for now. Why do I have so much garbage in my inventory that I'm just like staring at?
That sounds about normal.
Get in there. Get in there. Get out of my inventory. There we go. What? Why are you outside now? Hey! Stupid freaking chocobos. Now my other one's outside. I gotta somehow try to carefully push him back in without going flying here. Because he's suffocating very quickly. Oh my god, I can't do this. I can't do it. I see you. I see you, buddy. I see you. I can't lower down to you. Push you. Go. Get in there. Okay. You're inside. It's like standing on the edge and I can't get it to move from the edge. Oh wait, now I got the Chocobo book. I can make it follow me, right? You knew that the whole time, didn't you?
What are you talking about?
Well, now I've got a
yeah.
Chocobo book.
Yeah. You sure can. You can do that.
You're like, I was waiting for you to find out when you could do that. Hee hee hee.
I wasn't paying enough attention. I'm sorry. I'm an asshole.
Okay, come on. You. Done. You. Follow. You're not following. Follow. Okay, none of these guys are following.
They're pretty much assholes.
I would agree with that. Okay, I could ride him. I rode him. You, my friend. Do they need saddles to breed?
No.
I just gave this guy one, though. Won't let me get on him, though. There we go. Okay. Now, you guys are here. I think you guys are ready, right?
Oh, they're ready.
Female can breed. Oh, you only have 13 health. Male can breed.
And why do we have 50 cauldrons in the
Loverly,
chest?
loverly.
Did you make 50 cauldrons?
Little green
Oh,
guy!
you got a green one.
I got a green one. We had 50 cauldrons in the chest?
Yeah, that's a lot of cauldrons.
Oh no! No! Come here, buddy! Fall down to the ground! What the hell is going on? Oh, they're having a problem with the gravity in this place.
Really?
Yes, I accidentally just lit my one on fire. Don't ask, but it flew up to the ceiling and now it won't come down.
Well, probably because you lit it on fire.
Well, but it doesn't fly. So what happens when I get on it? You have to like literally control. I don't get this. I'm just gonna take out these fences and make one big pen for these guys. Because they are not like re-healing. Come here. You get over here, stand on this stuff, by this cauldron, and re-heal. Okay. Are you healing yet? Your health is 10. 10 does not seem to be good health. Okay, this little guy is mine. I'm gonna let him shine.
This little
13. Okay, he's coming back. He's coming back.
Let him shine.
Wait, are you here?
Me?
Yes.
No.
I just heard a jetpack, which is funny because I don't hear my own jetpack.
No, I'm not there, I promise.
I don't quite understand. Let's see, I need to... So I do have a little green one. Now I gotta read my little... Oh, my Chocopedia. Geisha, domestic. Yellow and yellow is green or blue. Green and blue is white. So I still need a blue one as well. Of the right sex.
Always need the right sex.
That little guy sounded like he was in pain.
As a medical professional. That's
Yeah, I think he's dehydrated. He needs water. This man needs water stats. Let's see. Lock that one as well. Half of them will come out here. I'm really surprised my little farm here is working so proficiently.
I have so many of the Loverlies, it's ridiculous. Like,
I only have 70. I only have 72 left, plus a stack of 64. But I mean, I got 23 gold ones, and this was just a little 3x3 that was running.
Right. Yeah, I went way overkill for sure.
What do green and yellow make? The book never told me that.
I don't know if you need to make green and yellow. It tells you in there like what makes what though.
But green and yellow don't make anything, according to the book.
Then there you go.
Will they not breed?
They'll breed. You'll just get like yellow probably.
Oh. So I basically have to rebreed the parents again.
Right.
God, he does. He sounds like he's in so much pain. Look at you, little guy. Are you hurt? He said, yeah.
Did he?
He said, yes, I am. Cannot breed. Are you fully healed yet? Oh, good. They're all fully healed. Yay.
He's got the weight of the world on his shoulders, man. Little guy.
Oh, that guy's name is Sky. What's this guy's name? Chick and Flopsy. What kind of name is Flopsy?
Wow.
What?
As his parents, she's gotta love him, man. You know, mine still haven't grown up.
My little guy hasn't grown up yet, but my big guy still can't breed again either. So
Yeah, it takes a while.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, my
I had to get some more straw. What did I just wheat? Straight up wheat.
I have 10,000 Loverly.
10,000.
1,000 golden. 1,093 to be exact. Yeah.
Do you think that they can't grow up in space?
I don't know. I don't know why
That would
they
be
wouldn't be able to.
That would be interesting if somehow oxygen was a known requirement for the Chocobo.
Like, I remember it took a while, so I think it's just a slow process. Oh, fuck my goddamn life. Come on.
Wait a minute here.
No.
Even using the lumber axe on the fences, it takes out the hay that's on the ground.
Yeah, it just takes out like a 3x3x3 around it.
Of what though? Obviously not stone.
No. Like I think like anything that breaks I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it takes out 3x3x3 of stuff.
I'm glad you started to lie to me and then decided not to.
It wasn't I was gonna lie. I was gonna just be like, plant matter. But
Plants matter.
I mean, it is wheat, right? But at the same time, I don't really know.
It's really weird that these guys are set to follow and they stand in the exact same spot.
Yeah, it's kind of bullshit.
They just say, no. We will be right here.
Mm-hmm. We'll let you know.
I need some... Yeah, little guy. I hear you. I hear you, buddy. He's excited.
Actually, I wonder how many
Put
seeds
you
I have.
there.
Let's see.
Start putting away some of this stuff. It is annoying. I do have to go back and get more wheat.
Yeah, we don't have any wheat. We need to set up like a wheat farm, honestly.
Well, we could plant some wheat on the tree harvester, right? Could we make one of those sections wheat? Or would it...
Yeah, I guess we could.
Because that should make it, like, simple and easy to do.
Yeah. I have 200,000 geisha seeds.
200,000?
Yeah, 203,361.
Damn. Oops. I got 36 wheats. Yeah, I just need to put a bucket of water in the center of one of the triangles or something. I think that'll work. Might take it a little bit of time to get cleared out to there, but let's see. Will it keep it? I guess I guess I do need to put water. I'm surprised at how the one in space is actually working without being tilled. Or we tilled it once, but it doesn't ever need to get retilled and it's dry.
Well, the planter tills.
The planter does till.
Yeah.
So I don't even need to till this stuff.
Right. Never.
At
ever.
all.
You don't need to do anything, basically, yeah.
Oh, well, I just put some seeds in there and well, we'll let it grow. Gotta wait till the next night cycle so the harvester can catch up. Here's where we're at with the seeds, though. We have 319 oak saplings now.
Nice.
We have 301,000 vines. Anything we can do with 301,000 vines?
That's a lot of vine.
It is a lot of vine.
That's crazy.
Well, it's because the jungle trees, I had them,
Yeah, no.
the vines set up to go somewhere else, so every time those jungle trees did that thing.
It's just crazy.
And
You up here?
I just came up here.
Yeah, I thought I heard a boom.
You did.
Go look at the stupid light I made in there.
That's what I came to check out. Because I think it looks really cool, actually. But why is it,
But fuck, that took
so you switch each one's color?
Yeah,
I don't even know how to mess with these things, but...
multimeter.
Oh, you have to use a multimeter.
Yeah, shift right click on with a multimeter.
And it changes the color?
Yeah, that's an RGB slider.
That's... So... Huh. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that's kind of annoying that you have to do that to every single one. You couldn't just do it to one and like somehow copy it and paste it.
No, that's why.
Doesn't work that way.
That's why there's only one G here.
Oh, these guys are in a disco though.
Yeah. That's too lazy.
I see a little yellow guy, a little blue guy. Uh-oh, so we're kind of in the same spot.
Yeah.
I got a green guy, you got a blue guy?
Right, right.
How long do they take to grow up though?
See, I don't remember. I feel like they should have grown up by now. But I don't.
I mean, it seems like a long time.
Yeah. I remember they needed like room too.
Room to frolic.
Yeah. Like if they got too close to like one time I had one inside a cauldron. Oh, now I got a green one.
Uh-oh. Guude has taken the lead.
I have. Lead has been taken.
Let me go see if my guys are ready for breeding again. It doesn't really matter if you have the lead if they never grow up.
That's true.
Let me see. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? You can breed. And you can breed. Okay, they're staring at each other, but they're not breeding.
Give them a little nudge. Gotta make them want it.
There, if I give you a pathway of straw, will you now go breed? Dude, I think I'm gonna have to, like, move this guy closer. Oh, mine grew up.
Really?
Yep, mine just grew up in front of my eyes.
Nice.
The question is, why is yours not growing up?
I haven't been up here
And
much.
I just made a blue one.
Oh. You haven't been up here much, so it might just be that the chunks haven't been loaded enough. I don't have a chunk loader over there.
Okay, let me give you a saddle. You can be on follow as well. Actually, I should just put you on wander. Oops. Oh wait, what happened to the option for wander?
Yeah, I don't know. I only had some of mine had the option for wander. Is it a sexist thing?
I don't know. You don't have the option for wander either. None of mine have the option for wander anymore.
Huh. Only mine
It's like-
had the option.
It's like they only had... Push you out of the way.
Well,
Little
now that they're
guy?
parents, they can't be wandering off, right?
I guess. That's what it's all about. They're like, well, these guys are parents now, so
Yeah.
they must stay forever. I go through my maze of a house to go get my normal Geishas over here to tame that new guy. I forgot to grab a stack of them.
We're also out of time
Yeah.
again.
Ugh.
Sad to say.
Well, we're gonna end this episode with me flying away from the space station again. I just can't control it.
It's too funny. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.
All right, guys, see ya.